Hello, welcome back. Last time I did some rather silly, kind of strange, awkward stalwart puzzles. Looks like there might be one or two more down here, but I think I'm getting out of that section of puzzling. This continues this way, and there's probably a room here. Okay, so I just started there. I see tar growth, fuse, mud tar. I have to drop a trapdoor, then you let me in. I stab those things. I had to give you something to want to stab though, like if I just walk over this, you won't actually take an action. Okay, so Stalwart needs something to stab. So presumably I just want to trap a mud baby in some place where he can see it, but it can't get directly to me. Well, that sounds easy. Couldn't that be as simple as... let's see. Well, not that. If I wait here for a moment, and then I were to step, say, no, that doesn't work. Okay, let's do this another way. Let me just wait. Then I'll create a mud baby. Stand here for a minute, and if I move at just the right moment... That's not quite what I'm after, but it's close. That's good enough. Sure, that seems fine. He's too early. He's too early. He's too early? He's too early. Okay, this is sillier. So it's not that I want a mud or tar baby here. It's that I need growth to create a baby after I've stepped in the... Okay, that's something. Alright, so this isn't really a stalwart puzzle. It's a tar growth puzzle. So tar grows first, then mud grows, then stuff resolves, basically. So I would need to create a little spot inside the mud that the tar will try to grow into, be unable to grow fully, and will make a tar baby as a result. I mean, isn't that good enough? I think so. No. Why not? My understanding is that tar grows first, then mud grows. So I guess mud that can grow into a proper shape overtakes tar that's grown into a malformed shape like this? Let's see, so if I were to do this, then would the tar overtake? Yeah, it would. So maybe that means that that needs to be a mud baby, because, okay, so this is stretching my understanding of tar stuff growing. Apparently there's an intermediate step in here I didn't know about. So what I need to happen is I need the tar to grow once to create some sort of corner. Then the mud will grow into that corner and be unable to okay, so this is going to probably kill me or something. Yeah, there's no way to do that and survive, is there? Alright, so what's going to happen here? Tar will grow. Yeah, it will grow and occupy this space, this one, this one, this one, and this one, but not this one. Then the mud will grow and make a mud baby there, I think. So basically I have the same effect as I was trying to get with the tar over there, but it should actually work this time? Yeah. Huh. Alright, I learned something about tar growth. Neat. Thanks for the help, Stalwart. You were actually useful. Okay, that was cool. Third place tie. So what is going on here? I saw this room very briefly. Looks like I just have to walk through here well, no, hang on, there's ore mites. Right. So I have to walk through here once, get back out, walk through here a second time, and kill stuff from this spot. So why can't I just do this? Show me. What's the problem with... Oh, that's the problem with that. Well, that's not a problem yet. Yo! That's uncomfortable. And now I can't move. Oh, no. I could try to pre-shuffle the mimics to be in a more friendly pattern, but it seems like this has actually kind of worked. This is a big, horrible mess of move order, so like trying to pre-place them and predict what's going to happen would end up being pretty hard. I've kind of cornered myself here. I've completely cornered myself here. Alright, so they ended up in a big row over there. Could I, a little bit earlier than that, try and prevent that from happening? But then I still have to get through here, and the mimics will tend to make it through where I'm going, since we're going in the same direction. So let's try. Let's try some pre-positioning. Let's try moving them as far west initially as I can. I guess maybe the best would be to have them kind of generally in this first area here, although, well, let's see what happens here. What happens is, okay, some space opened up, just I was lucky because of move order. But now I have this huge wall of blue dudes. And yeah, they've turned into a much worse wall than they were before. Okay. So maybe I need some balance. Let's get a few out of there. Just like 4. Okay. That looks like it might turn traversable somehow. I've never been in quite this situation before. This is quite unique. Especially with the guards mixed in, too. They changed the movement just enough for this to be super strange. There's basically no prediction involved here. Okay, so one thing that I know is I can walk here, and since I move first, then they'll always get out of my way. Okay, open up a spot. Thank you. There we go. That's passable. Do I have to shuffle the guards into a place where I can stab them here? Also, I have to actually do this... Well, do I have to do this again? No. Because I can go here and do that. There we go. Now, I do kind of have to do this again. So I might have needed to re-mimic some stuff. Can I avoid re-mimicking by just, like, shuffling this cleverly? Can you turn order yourselves into a place with a gap somehow? There we go. Sure. That was a silly room. I'm still in the silly room section. Oh, right, there was an exit here. Mirrors and a guard. There's a conspicuous blank spot on the map there. Yep, that's what I thought. Okay. I'll investigate that after I do this. Guard smashes mirrors, releases pressure plate quickly so that I can get my sword back and kill the Tar Mother. Sounds easy. I know how to make guards do things. Generally speaking, although he's going to be kind of a... So he's going to be a pain about it since he's brained, but I can get him to do stuff, sort of. He can push mirrors at the very least. Stab that mirror. I know you don't like to do it, for some reason. And I can move him myself. He's not... Okay, so he doesn't... I guess he doesn't have a lot of reasons to step directly into a mirror. Actually, I can move a lot of these on my own now. But I do need the help of someone with a sword for some of them. So how quick... Thank you. How quick do I gotta be? probably a little quicker than I'm being right here. This feels like it's not going to be quick enough. Smash that, thank you. Now, don't kill me, just, like, get that off of there or something, somehow. Uh-huh, push that way, there we go. I'm not quick enough. Yes, I was quick enough, that's right. Help. Kill Tar Baby, please. Help me out, dude. Thank you. Very helpful. Okay, so that still kills me. That still kills me. I need to be farther ahead. That's easy. There we go. Neat. Well, that was fun. I probably would have had a lot less fun with that if it hadn't worked first try, though. Aha, I didn't have a sword here the first time, so I couldn't investigate. Oh. Do I need to save some tar for some reason? Why can't I just wait here? That's why. So that was an optimal direction to enter from. I need to block tar growth in a way that will be advantageous. I don't think I can have a lot of influence on the stalwart. This might be good enough. Does he know to backswipe? He does. Please go for the one that's next to me, but you're going to turn your sword and die. Let's see. Can I attract the Tar Baby somehow? No, not really. Okay, let's influence the stalwart. I can't. Okay, let's influence the stalwart some other way. Good. Good. No, wait, what did you just do? He's going for the Tar Mother. Oh. Really? Is that really necessary? I like what's happened here so far, but the rest of this, I don't get a lot of chances to influence that, do I? Not really. Because I can't, unless I could step into that space a turn earlier. And even if I could, I don't think that would have the effect that I would want. What if we do this instead? He doesn't know what to do, because there's no exposed Tar Mother? So he's just incidentally stabbing that tar as he goes for this Tar Mother. He doesn't know how to cut tar stuff at all, and this kills him. But maybe I can... No. Can't get there to have an effect. Once again, this is really just trial and error. He's not ever going to cut that, and he's going to die. How's this look? Hey, why did you turn instead of... Stalwart. Wow. These guys do not make good decisions. At all. Ever. What? Okay, so what's the first thing I can influence here? I mean, I can influence plenty. Okay, he did save himself there. That's good, but why? Because he stabbed the Tar Mother. What a dummy. He's gonna stab the Tar Mother again. He won't step forward when there's something slightly closer that he can kill. These guys really need better training. Yep, okay, so I know how that works. I can predict it. It's gonna happen every time. He will die. so that's a bad pattern. Okay, so going around to the south doesn't appear to work. Is there any logic that I can use to predict what's going to happen here? Like, are there any players, just out of curiosity, who are good enough at stalwart manipulation that they could actually have some prediction as to what's going to happen here and like come up with a plan for this? This feels like no matter what, it's going to boil down to just trial and error. So that's as quick as I can get there. There's a very finite number of places I can stand and ways I can influence him. So the only way to make him do something different there is to prevent him from stepping north. I didn't do that. So then my only influence here is preventing tar growth patterns. Does that matter for his behavior here? I mean, I could kill him earlier. That's not what I want. I don't think it does because he's always going to stab that thing. He'll turn his sword and then die. I can pull a tar baby away from him, but it'll always kill me before he could save me. So it seems like I want. It seems like it's going to be necessary. Yeah, like this will happen no matter what, and it's this structure here. Tar mother, tar all around, he just won't survive that. Okay, so I want to get in his way. I mean, the only reason I would get in his way is the assumption that this puzzle is solvable, and that's the only control that I have. But there's no... I don't really have a reason to do that other than that. Alright, so this leads to the pattern where he steps here, stabs that, and dies. I've seen this before. He'll stab the tar mother. That's exactly the same as... that's the same situation as I was seeing down in the south. So it would be nice if he could stab that, but then not stab another one. So maybe the spot where I want to stand is actually here. But that leads to the same problem. If I prevent that, he dies. If I prevent that... Actually, this might have some potential. Not quite. What if I bring those somewhere else? I mean, I'll die. Backswipe that. Thank you. Now take care of that guy. No, you're going to kill the tar mother and die, because she's slightly closer. Wow, this room is bad. That's what I have to say about it. What is this? I took the most efficient path I could getting here. Facing southwest is the best I could do. I can't cheat and get my sword back. That does not influence him. Standing here is not too helpful. I think he's going to do one of those two things. Neither is good. I've tried this before, it leads nowhere good. So once again, I guess I'm going to need to stand to his north, just to be exhaustive with my inputs. Okay, so I exhausted all the other inputs that I could have done without doing this. So from here, this is my move 29. Don't back up past move 29. Figure out what to do from here that could work. Not that, because I die. What does this do? Okay, that leads to a situation where he dies here because he's going to turn his sword. So it's then just about which tar I block after move 29. I can only take one step. So that means my only inputs are this, or this, or this, or this, or this. Those are the only options that do anything. I know this is no good because I die. I know this is no good because I die. Or he does. Either way. This one always seemed to lead to his death. Because he'll stab that, then swing over there and get killed by this. I mean, I can predict that much, but what do I do about it? I don't know. So this means he won't go anywhere. He has no motivation to stab anything. This is just a rotation of the same problem I had over there, isn't it? Not exactly. But still, he's going to stab this, then try to turn his sword this way or this way and get killed by the other one. I can't get closer to one of those tar babies to attract it away from him. It feels like that might be involved in this solution at some point. I don't have any other options, though. Unless there's some other way to influence a stalwart that I don't understand. So left to his own devices. He stabs like that, and dies. The places where I get any control are here, and then one move past that, every single one of which led to failure. Or here, I can stop him from making that move. If he makes that move, would there be any possible way to save him? What if this? What will you do here, Stalwart? You do that. Okay, so that's nice. Wait, what? Oh, he stepped forward. Okay, so not this. There's no way for that to work. Okay, so if I let him do that, and let the tar grow, that's the same thing. That's kind of interesting, but he's not going to... Oh, he saved me, but then he died. Still can't get closer. Okay, so he's more appealing than I am to a tar baby. Like, that's all the tar growth I can influence. So I kind of hate this room. This is really, really not a good experience at all to play. Hey, wait a minute. Really? That's your solution? Well, now I hate this room even more. That's super dumb. That's terrible. It gives me more controls, but what? What? Seriously? This has been a quality hold until now. This room just throws that out the window. Like, this is a really low quality room. I don't like anything about this. Okay, I kinda did it. He's gonna die, though. Ugh. What? Okay, so once we're down to one... Oh, hey! Look what you did! Aren't you industrious? Wait, how did you... Why did you do that? So sword orientation plays a role here, and now he can survive. Okay. Okay. Take that. No, I want a better score, so I'll do this. Ugh. And that wasn't even fast, somehow. Well, that was awful. So definitely worst room of the hold so far. Let's hope that was the last stalwart room. Okay. this is a turn restriction. So I have to choose. No, I don't get to choose because there's Ormites. I get to shuffle guards around. Safe to blow up bomb. I get a speed potion. So basically, get past guards, stab the bomb to get out, or maybe kill guards. That might actually be totally doable. Ooh, Iceworks. Alright, so north is the only option, and any of those close that. Okay. So with no guard shuffling, I get a speed potion. I feel like I could probably just survive this. Oh, no sword turns. Never mind. Killing a guard facing a single direction is doable. I mean, I killed one. I just need to make him face another way first. And not be in a place where that's going to be able to happen. Like, this is a place where that's able to happen. I could stab the bomb and get out. I think I'm going to have more fun trying to get this to work, though. Will this kill me? Yes. This might not. Depends on turn order. Turn order was such that I did die there. Alright, well, I mean, this is what the room seems to want me to do. I guess I might as well. Bottleneck them here, and then I can just stab them as they come around this. Let's see. Although, okay, so... yeah, they won't find their way more than one at a time. Okay. Well, that was fine. Nothing wrong with that room. Oh no, a stalwart. Alright, this should be the last stalwart room, because that's all in this section. This gets back to, like, the center row. I see a brain and Wubba puzzle. Oh, dear. That looks troubling. Evil Eyes. You have hot tiles, you don't. So what's to stop me from simply... okay, so if I stab one of these... ah. The stalwart moves and locks both of them. Okay. So... I need to let the stalwart out, first of all. But as soon as the... let the stalwart out without the guard letting himself out. That feels weird. Okay, sure. Sure, why not? Just prevent the guard's sword from influencing any mirrors, basically. Alright, I can do that. Just like that. So now, you won't go across that pressure plate if you want to go for, like, an evil eye. I think I need the guard to stab this evil eye, and the stalwart to stab this one. Okay. Alright, guardsman. Your most appealing path to me is directly through that hallway, okay? Okay, sound good? There you go. Good job, guard. Okay. Alright, are we done with stalwarts? I hope so. I think we are. So yeah, this city section was the stalwart and guard section, I guess. And clone, so human section. Okay. So, right, yeah, so, like, basically this is a bunch of levels that are just all flattened into one level. So Deep Spaces has basic miscellaneous puzzles. City has humans, Foundation, don't know yet. Fortress was just horde rooms, basically. Okay, so this is all Fortress. Horde rooms and other miscellaneous stuff. And down here is Iceworks. Okay, so this whole section is Iceworks. Wubba, don't step there. Or any of those places. I just have to stab the brain without the Wubba getting there. I probably shouldn't do this room right now. But I'm tempted to anyway. Let's at least try it for a moment. Looks like I can probably just build a Wubba cage. Like, why couldn't I do that? Probably because he'll keep moving around and being just a pest. I'm not convinced yet, though. Alright, where am I building this Wubba cage? I was centering it so the Wubba would be there. That was only because it was where he happened to be at the time, though. So I can't really push a Wubba with a sword. Maybe I can just kind of convince him to get in some other way. Yeah, and then just add a mirror to close off the cage. Alright, so you are in there now. Yeah, this won't work. Unless maybe it will. So if you're up there, and I somehow convince you that the best way to get to me is through there. Kind of like that, but not exactly like that. Okay, let's add a mirror here. I can make this mechanism work. Wubba comes there. I go inside. I bring him along, and I step there. Now, now what do I need? I think I need to be facing another way, maybe. No, wherever I step. Well, no. Okay, I'm getting ideas here. Okay, this is cool. I get to draw my own Wubba cage, make it work somehow. How to encase a brained Wubba inside mirrors. So let's see, how am I doing? This is not complete yet. Interesting. So I'm just realizing that with a sword turn, Bithro can never move a mirror to one of the 4 spaces that's orthogonally away from him. It'll always move farther out. Yeah, I can only move into this diamond around him. Huh. Never really thought about that before. Okay, so this doesn't function as a Wubba cage. Certainly not yet, at least. And I'm not sure it ever can. What was the move I wanted to make? I think I wanted to place one here. So then I can step there, but you step there. Yeah, no, I can't. I can't lock you in, and even if I could, you would... Okay, so I need more space. I need a larger cage where I can get some distance and be able to lock him in. I can do that. Still convinced, you know, let's start over and just carve out a little place. I can get distance this way. So that's a little bit of distance. If I had a mirror here, I could cap that off. And then... Okay, I see. Okay, so I want a mirror in a place like this, and also a place like... Yeah, so what about the southern section? So I can do this now. I'm gonna face maybe this. No, maybe this. Maybe. I need the distance though. Okay, so this is. Well, I can get the distance that way. Then I need to face. Well, no, that loses the distance though. So I need the mirror specifically. No, wait. Without distance... Well, I need to face another way with some distance from the Wubba? What? I shouldn't have done this room today. Okay, so that's not useful. That's good. So that's viable. Now I just need a way to cap the other end of it. Okay, so basically, I'd want to enter as close as possible to where I exit. So if I were to do something like this, something very much like that. So give me some Wubba distance somehow. See, the annoying thing is mirrors shift around as I do stuff like this. And I always have a sword, so I can't just... Yeah, okay, no, this turns annoying pretty quickly. Ugh. So I moved that out of the way. That's not really what I want to do. But if I were to do this, he's locked in. I improvised a solution. Good enough for me. Okay, that was a lot messier than I hoped it would be, but I did get it. Cool. Okay. And that's how you do this room. Alright, so, Wubba section down here, possibly. Ugh, I'm very glad to be done with this. I was hoping I was more done with it than I actually was. Stalwarts. Stalwarts are awful. Alright, see you next time for Iceworks.